Are we recording?
We're recording.
We're recording.
We're
doing
doing
it.
it.
We haven't recorded in so long.
I know. I wish that you were here in person.
I know. I miss you so much.
I miss you.
This has been weird. Do I sound okay? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Me too. So, yeah. Okay. I'm excited because, one, you and I have been so busy that I feel like we haven't even spoke. So this is going to be exciting because I feel like we have so much to catch up on and like fun things to talk about. So.
Totally. Like, I'm pretty sure this is just like going to be a conversation between us, like that type of podcast.
Me
I don't
too.
think it's going to be.
Oh, and look, and as I'm talking to you, someone else is trying to call in. Not now.
Of course.
Not now, Felicia. Or is it Karen?
Well,
Karen.
I think it's Karen anymore. I think that's what it is now.
Yeah, I think we used to say Karen. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Okay. First off, apologize if you hear a bunch of commotion in the background. It's a little cray-cray outside my bedroom.
Oh, God. Yeah. No, well, it's pretty quiet here. I told Joey, I'm like, you keep him quiet.
I don't want to hear a word out of that, baby.
Mama's got to go drink wine.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so
I like it.
I can't remember, but you can't hear the intro music, right?
Okay, so yeah, I won't be able to hear music at all, so you just give me a heads up.
Okay, I'll just go, hey guys, I'm Brooke, and then you can say, and I'm Erika, and then I'll just finish it.
Okay.
Because, like, you'll know to say that right after me, right?
Right after. Yeah.
I feel like I need a drink. I'm nervous.
Right. I know. This is nerve-wracking only because we haven't recorded in so long. So.
I know. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so.
I'm Brooke, and I'll say I'm Brooke. Or
Yeah, you could say that too. I'm Brooke and
or
I'm
I'll
Brooke.
say I'm Brooke, and this is Brooke.
They'd be like, okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to push the button.
You push that button.
I'm going to push this pink button.
Okay.
Okay. All right, here I go. Hey guys, I'm Brooke.
And I'm Erika.
And we're so excited to have you on with us this week. So grab that glass of wine and hang out with us. It's Uncorked Mamas.
Woo!
Wow, that worked.
That worked great.
That was weird.
Wait, it's Uncorked Mamas.
Well, that was what was weird. I actually waited for you to say it, and then I'm like, shut up.
Like,
So I just hurried up and threw it out there.
No, I like it because I was like just sitting here like do.
Okay, so first off, hello, I love you. I miss you.
Hi, I love you too, and I miss you, and I wish I could hug you.
I know, I wish I would so bear hug you and hold you. I would
my
cradle you for a while.
I am craving like affection from people. Is that weird?
Oh, no, and I want to give it to you.
No, I want to give it to you.
I want to lay you down. Okay, that's much. That's a little demanding. All right.
Did you press the record button?
That's a good question. I did. What if I said I didn't?
If you didn't, I would have died laughing and been like, you know what, Brooke? I just think we are meant to maybe.
Yeah. Actually, it wouldn't be as bad as that one time when we fully recorded a whole damn episode and I didn't push it.
And it was an interview.
Oh, remember? God. I want to jump off a bridge.
Oh, my God. That was hilarious and not funny at the same time.
Exactly.
Brooke was crying.
Oh, yes. I cried. Hard.
Yep. Luckily, the interview was with a great friend who laughed it off. We drank some more and said we will reconvene at a different date.
Yes, and we did, and it went flawlessly.
Yes.
So,
it went very good.
Okay, so it's very exciting because you and I have now partnered with Scout and Cellar, and we've been trying their wine.
Yes.
Michaela.
And I'm so excited. Michaela's amazing.
I agree. And okay, so for the listeners, I'm in Florida at the moment. Erika is in Michigan. So
I guess we should have said that.
I know. So we're split. We are not together. Obviously, you guys know I called her on the phone because we heard the phone. And anyway, so she's there and she has the Scout and Cellar wine that she's trying. And then I actually picked up a wine here in Florida to try because I saw the bottle. I thought it looked like fun. And of course, I can't drink without you. So,
well, duh.
We are doing it this way. So there's 2 wines. There's 2 wine recommendations that will be happening. So do you want to start with yours first?
Yeah, I can totally start with mine. So
awesome.
You guys, like Brooke said, mine is from Scout and Cellar, who we have partnered with. What an amazing company. I'm so excited to work with them and so excited just to see where our future goes. So the bottle I am trying, it's a Merlot.
Oh.
Merlot.
Oh.
I know.
Why do we have to change the names? I love it.
It's fun. You know what? It's a super cute bottle. It's called Middle Jane.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited to try this.
Wait, what's the picture on it? Is it the pajamas or the shirt?
It's the shirt.
It's
like
the shirt.
Like a cute little button-up shirt.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do too.
Let's see. What does it say for us? It doesn't say. Like it doesn't give a thing.
Oh, it doesn't. Like a description. Actually, hold on a second. Wait, I might have it.
Oh yeah,
I have it. Okay, so it's the Merlot, the Middle Jane Merlot. So
yes,
that's right.
You have the little thing. Yep,
I do. I have it right here. So it's a fruity and a bold. It's rich and velvety notes of cherry, red plum, and espresso bean. Pairs well with flavorful dishes like slow-cooked brisket. The Merlot was handpicked from 25-year-old vines and aged in a neutral French oak.
Okay, I'm not a huge Merlot fan. I usually only drink it if I'm like super hammered. But you guys, it smells really good. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try it.
Okay, cheers.
Okay, cheers. Oh, you guys.
Oh, is it good?
Okay, it's not as dry as you would think a Merlot would be.
Okay.
But it is drier for the people who like the drier type of wines.
Right.
But it does have a kick of sweet in it. And yes, I say kick because it is like a kick of sweet.
Ooh.
I like it. I'm going to take another sip. Hold on, please.
Can you taste the French oak?
Honestly, Brooke, you might like this.
Ooh.
It is because it's not super dry.
Okay.
And like I said, it's got a little sweet taste to where, you know how sometimes these wines, if they're super dry, they leave that weird taste in your mouth?
Yes.
It's not doing that at all.
Oh.
It's good. You guys, I like this.
You like it?
I like this a lot. This is a really, really good wine.
Okay, so
I like this. Honestly, I know we had tried one last time we did a podcast.
Yes.
This one so far has beat that one.
Okay. I was just going to ask that because you were not a fan.
No, and I wasn't a fan. And like, I'm normally not a fan of dry wines, but this is good, you guys. I like this one.
I
like it a lot. Middle Jane, Scout and Cellar. I'm telling you, give it a try.
Give her a go.
Good.
Michaela, we're going to need another bottle so I can try it.
We're going to need a few bottles of this one.
I have a feeling Erika's going to down that one tonight.
Yep. It might be gone.
and it's gone already.
Yep. So what do you got for us, Brooke?
Okay, so you would be thoroughly impressed with me because I decided to go outside my comfort zone and try something that I normally wouldn't pick because I'm trying to be more adventurous. And so anyways, it's called the Headliner. And it's a super pretty bottle. It's like red and it has flowers on it. And it's a Cabernet.
Oh.
Yes. And so anyways, on the back, it's super cute. But it says, Music is the soundtrack of your life, a playlist that connects your memories, keeps you dancing, and helps you find your groove. That's why we created Press Play Wines. Like your favorite songs, our wines set the tone for every occasion, embrace every mood, and bring your crew together. We're proud to introduce the Headliner, a crowd-pleasing wine that fits the vibe for memories in the making.
Oh my God, I love that.
How fun is that?
That is fun.
I know.
Fun. And now, did you get this bottle in Florida?
I did.
Oh, cool.
So I'm excited. So it's a red.
Okay.
Obviously. And I did not chill it because normally you don't chill a Cabernet. Mm-hmm. So, okay, I'm going to give it a go.
Yes.
And by the way, I opened it flawlessly, which is probably my first time, and you didn't witness it, which is very sad.
That is sad because
normally I struggle.
Yeah.
Okay, so it smells somewhat sweet. Mm-hmm. Oh.
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 Oh. Ooh, this is good. Okay. So it obviously is a little bit dry.
Right.
But it has hints of like sweetness to it, which I actually enjoy. It doesn't seem super, super dry. Wow. Okay. I can see why it's a crowd pleaser. Yeah, this is really good. It is so good. And it's, yep. Okay. So definitely recommend.
We like this. We like it.
Mama likey.
Mama like.
Okay, so you guys are going to have to check out the Headliner. It's by Press Play Wines, which I love the idea.
So cool.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I love that all plays together. That is super cute.
Me too. And the fact, like, I didn't even really read the back when I got it. And it's kind of cool because, I love music.
Well, so. I was just going to say, that fits right along with you. So, you'll have to keep the bottle and show me when you get home.
I will. Actually, to be quite frank, I took a picture and put it on our Instagram. You'll have to look.
Oh, hi. I like it. Yes. And you know what? I'll have to take a picture of the Middle Jane and put it on there. Then.
Yeah, do that. Okay, so how do you feel about taking a quick commercial? When I come back, we can talk about some topics.
Sounds great.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Planning a birthday party, or even bigger, your wedding? How about a corporate function or school dance? The Ultimate Sounds Entertainment Group does it all. Not only are they the best DJs in town, but they also offer unlimited packages pertaining to every function necessary. Uplighting, photo booths, personalized lighting, the list goes on and on. Call 810-334-DJ and get a quote today. If you want a memorable party, the Ultimate Sounds Entertainment Group is what you need. Hello. Planning a birthday party? Oh, wait, hold on one second. I restarted the commercial. Function or school dance. The Ultimate Sounds Entertainment Group does it. Okay, I turned her down.
Oh my goodness.
This is a little weird. There's so many buttons to push.
We are not used to it.
This is weird. So I meant to tell you that my friend Anne-Marie, she loves Cabernet. And so she, the last time she was trying some, actually was eating like chocolate, like Graisenettes or whatever they're called, with the wine. And it was super good. Like, it brought out different flavors within the wine, and it didn't make it so harsh. And so I think the next time you and I get together, we should try a red wine and do that and see what we think.
All right. Yeah, and I've heard that. I've heard even eating, like, steak will bring out different flavors of each wine.
Yes. Agreed. So we'll have to try something like that. All right. So what do you have for me?
Oh my God, we're recording still. I keep forgetting that. This is so weird.
I know.
Okay, so I kind of just wanted to share like my little story. I don't know. Part of the reason Brooke and I did take a break too is I wanted to let you guys know I actually did get COVID.
Yes.
Yes. We didn't really tell many people, but dude, it kicked my butt.
Yeah. It had you down and out.
Yeah. I was down and out, but it was weird because the first few days I was like, all right. And then I just took a turn for the worse.
Yeah.
But I will say this, Joseph, I have to say our child, I don't know how he survived my Joey getting it back in December and then me, and he tested negative.
Wow. He's a little resilient boy.
I know. So, but anyway, so I wanted to share that with you guys just to let you know too, like that was kind of a reason Brooke and I took a little breather.
Yes. A little hiatus. Is that what it's called?
I was a little sick. Like I couldn't even sit up. I could not even sit up.
So did you lose like sense of smell and taste and all that? No,
actually everything tasted like chlorine.
Oh.
And I know that sounds so weird. Weird. Yeah. No, so I didn't lose my taste or smell. It just tasted
like chlorine.
Like chlorine, like a pool chlorine.
Weird.
Like that's the best way yeah, it was weird. Everything was about it weird. And then, so it was just, all of it was weird.
Is it gone now?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Then yeah, I felt like I would take 5 steps forward just to take 10 back.
Yeah.
So it did hit me hard. Very fortunate I did not have to go in the hospital or anything. But,
absolutely.
Yeah. So I wanted to just let everyone know that was another reason we kind of took a little pause too.
Yes.
And, so I also just, wanted to share with everyone that, look at me. I want to share I feel like I'm in the front of a class. It's weird.
Okay, kids, listen up.
Listen up. So this is for like the moms whose husband's a significant other or whoever like is on maybe a different shift or just their job pulls them away. I think I think I finally like hit my limit.
Okay.
If I'm allowed to say that.
Sure.
I'm over it, and my husband helps me, Joey helps me so much, but with him working a different shift, I will say it has definitely created some sort of strain, and I just feel like I'm sick of saying yes, everything's okay.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it's okay to finally just say like you're not okay.
Right.
And I guess I'm realizing that this is hard. And I also need to recognize that it's not only hard for me, but it's hard for Joey, and it is hard for Joseph. And we're fine. We're going to get through this. And I guess I wanted to share that too, or even ask like other mamas, like, what do you do? What do you do to like, even just like help yourself get through this?
Yeah.
Because as much as I want to say I'm okay, I'm kind of not.
Yeah.
Like, this sucks. I miss him. Joey misses him, or Joseph misses him. And I feel like he's missing things, and I feel bad for him.
Yeah. I totally understand, and I can relate because Corey, his work schedule, he was gone on the weekends. And the weekends were the time where you celebrated holidays, you celebrated get-togethers with family, you celebrated milestones, you celebrated all kinds of things, and he was not present. And I remember thinking, wow, this is really flipping hard because, like you said too, like Corey would work super late at night, and I know Joey's on a night shift, and it's tough. You are kind of like passing ships, and then you're sad for them because they missed Joseph's first, steps, or Miles's first laugh or giggle or first tooth, it is hard. And I remember feeling that like kind of, like you feel bad for them, and then you try your hardest to videotape so they're feeling like a part of it. And then it's like, and I'm sure at some point too, you kind of like feel like, how can you choose to do this and miss that? But at the same sense, it's like, well, he's doing what he dreamed of doing, and this is just the schedule he's been given, I guess. It's just, it is hard. And I bet you there's support groups and other mamas out there that definitely could give you some awesome like tips and tricks. For me, I surrounded myself with family as much as I could.
Oh yeah.
And I think you just eventually get to the point where you're like, you accept it. You go,
right.
You know, this is how it's going to be. And we need to just figure out time for us when we have the opportunity, we need to take it. Like,
right.
You know,
right. And you know, and that's it. Like, and we are, and I just like, people laugh, but like Joey and I literally communicate by email anymore.
That's what you were saying. Yeah.
Only because when he's at work, he can't have his phone on him.
Right.
So it's just,
hey, at least you're communicating. That's
right.
great.
And this is true. You know what? I will say we've never communicated more in our lives.
You know what? I'm telling you, like I said it last time on the live, Corey and I think we text more than we actually talk in person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll be in the same room.
Yep.
It's weird.
You know, but yeah, like I just, sometimes I feel like a single mom, and then like sometimes it hits me. Like the other day I was like, okay, Joseph, like you ask him how old are you, and he'll lift up like one finger for a one, and he his nose, and he knows where his toes are.
Yeah.
And he fell and scraped his knee, and I'm like, where's your boo-boo? And like Joey, when I show Joey he can do these things, he's like, oh my god, he can do that. And like, then I hurt for him.
Yeah, because you're like, well, he's been doing it the last week.
Right. Well, and then, you know, and sometimes I'll admit it, and I think we all do this too. You know, I'm wrapped up in like, well, you're never here for me. I'm the one who's missing you. And then I'm like, oh, like, I feel like sometimes we do forget to, I know ladies, but we do forget to give our husband the like benefit of the doubt, maybe is
right.
But like that he feels just as shitty for not being here.
Yes.
And then what do? Not provide for your family?
Right.
You know, like
which is hard, because sometimes I think we find ourselves as the wives giving them a third degree, because
oh my God, yes.
It's like, you know, how can you do this? Like, what are you thinking? Like, come on, like I'm doing it all. And it's like,
yes,
again, you forget what they're doing, but the same sense, it's like, well, but you're choosing that. And it's like, yeah, it's your job. But yeah, it sucks when you can't have those moments to share together and watch your child grow together. And, you know, it's a tough pill to swallow and go, this is how it's going to be until either his schedule changes or things slow down or whatever, you know. It is hard. And you do kind of feel like a single parent at times.
Right. And then and that's it. So too, and to open up more, because, you know, why not share everything? Joey will be like, really, Erika?
Oh,
like I was finding on his days off that he was with us.
Yeah.
I was so resentful. Like I didn't enjoy him being here, but because I would ruin the moment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Which that's not fair. That's not fair to anyone.
Right.
So
it's tough. Yeah. I think it is tough to navigate your feelings. You have so many emotion right now that it's like, am I resentful? Am I angry? Am I sad? Am I like, what am I? Am I grateful but feeling guilty? Am I like, I mean, you feel, I guess, like just about every emotion, and it is super hard. It is. It
is hard. But you know what? I do have to give a quick shout out. I have to say this. When I had COVID and I was down and out.
Yeah.
I had woke up one time, because like, I swear all I could do was sleep. One time I woke up, he had all the dishes done, all the laundry done and folded.
Yeah.
And Joseph was eating dinner, and I just was like,
awesome.
Thank you for stepping up when I needed you to step up.
Right.
Like, you know?
Yep.
So it kind of put things in perspective too, you know? So
I definitely think like moms out there that are also experiencing this, and kind of what Erika's going through, what I went through in the very beginning with Miles, like you guys definitely should reach out to us, because it is a tough go when you're in this situation. It is really hard, and it's hard to not get in your head. It's hard to not let yourself think bad thoughts. It's hard for you to think, you know, if you're not going to be present at all, then why are we even together? Like you think the craziest things, but
you do.
When you can have that support system there to go, listen, this is a lull. This is a lull that you're in, and it's not going to stay like this until like like for me personally, until you make like you accept it. Like that's how I handled it. At some point I just accepted, hey, Corey works. This is what he does for my family. This is what he's doing for us. And when he can't be present, then it's assumed, hey, no, Corey won't be at Bud and Cody's or Butter and Luke's birthday party in July because he'll be working that week. You know, like it's just assumed at this point. We all know, and I've settled down and realized it's okay. Like
right. And it's okay. And that's it. As long as you, and like you said, lean on family, which I've totally been doing. Even friends, you know what? I have to say, a couple of my girlfriends too are like, okay, what do you need? What do you need? You know, it's just a different world. It's a different world that I'm not used to, but we're navigating it. We're trying to figure it out. Yeah. I just want other moms to know, like, you're totally not alone if you're feeling this way. And some people, there's also going to be people who don't understand. Yes. Like people who don't understand, like, well, okay, yeah, he got home at 7 o'clock in the morning, but why isn't he doing this at 10 o'clock in the morning? Right. Well, because while you and I were sleeping, he was working. Right. So like, I do have people like that who don't understand. And that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. Like, I don't think if you haven't been in the situation, then you're not going to understand it. And, you know, always remember too, like, obviously, you know, this, I know, like, I'm traveling and I've been gone, but I am just a phone call away, and
I know.
Know that you can lean on me too, because I definitely understand it. I get it. And I mean, and I also don't want to be the person to say, hey, just deal with it and accept it, and that's how it's going to go. Because, you know, there are options. I'm sure there's definitely different ways you can communicate about it and figure it out. And I just want you to know, like, I'm 100% here for you guys. And like, I hope that it, like, you know, mellows out here a little bit for you.
And it, you know, and I think it will, and I think we're getting there. And I know it, like you said, communication and, you know, hey, if I'm having a bad day, I just kind of let them know, like, hey, like, I don't want to fight with you, but I'm super, like, I'm just mad that we're in this situation and I miss you. And it's not that I'm mad at you. Sometimes I have to tell Joey that too. It's not that I'm mad at you. Yeah. It's that I miss you. And now I'm just frustrated.
Yes. That is so hard, because I know that feeling of missing him. It's like, I never see you. You're my best friend, and I can't spend time with you. And I feel like all you're doing is working. And then here I am struggling. I'm working and taking care of baby and whatever else. It's just like, it does suck when you can't spend the time with that person you love that you want to so badly. It's definitely not a hatred thing. It's a sad thing.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah. And I think Joey needed to be reminded that too. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, like, hey, Joey, I love you, and I want to hang out with you.
I want to hang out with you. Yeah. I'm not arguing with you just because I'm arguing because it's coming from a different place.
You're arguing from a loving place.
That's right.
Because you're fighting for your love.
With me.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, now spend time with me. Just sit there and look at me.
But yeah, no, like Brooke said, you guys reach out. Like, if anyone else is feeling this way, or you know what, if you've been through it, like, what are things that you and your husband did or you guys did as a family? I'd love to hear it. Just to have some ideas to come my way.
Yeah, I love that. And I'm glad that you brought that up, because you're right. There are so many people experiencing this.
Yes. And when I was sitting at home because we couldn't go anywhere, I had a lot of time to think about it.
Oh yeah. When you can sit in your thoughts, that's a good time.
Oh yeah. Sitting with your own thoughts. That's real fun.
It always turns out to be the most dramatic thought process. You're like, you think all of these things and you're like, oh my God, you have a good cry, and then you come out of it smiling.
Right. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay. So, sweet mama, I'm going to take a commercial. When we come back, we'll talk about some more stuff.
Sounds good.
Okay. When planning a wedding, you focus on a few major key components. One, being the videographer and photographer. You want the best company to capture your big day. Perspektiv Media does just that. They have everything you could hope for and more, leaving you with lasting memories for a lifetime. So stop calling around and trust me when I say Perspektiv Media is what you need. Call 810-247-7700 or check out their website, www.perspektiv.com. mpresnell.scoutandcellar.ti-v.com and get a look at their options. They also offer family portraits as well as high-quality photography for real estate properties. Again, call 810-247-7700 and get the perspective you're wanting. Hi.
Hi.
So, how's your wine?
Oh my God, it's it's going down real good. You
Real
guys,
smooth.
you really have to check this Scout and Cellar out. You really do.
I love them. And Michaela is amazing, guys. She will work with you. And make sure that you go to www.scoutandcellar.com/uncork and unwind. And there you guys can check out all the different wines to pick from. And I promise you won't be upset. And here's the thing, too. If you are upset and you don't like it, they will, they'll swap it out for you. They'll get you a different wine to try. Whatever you want, they will work with you because they want you happy. So.
And I love that, right? Like,
I
how
do
many
too.
places can do that? Like, oh, you know what? I don't like this. Okay, well, here, send it back and we'll figure it out.
Right.
We'll work with you.
I don't know many places that would do that.
No, not at all.
Like,
so I love that.
I do too. It's great. So, all right. So I had a couple of things that I was going to bring to the table.
Yeah.
But one of which it's more or less like a cute little shout out. And then I'm going to tell my story. So Miles and Finley, it's so funny because, you know, you watch your kids grow and you're kind of going like through this like day to day. Right. And when you take a moment as a parent to kind of like sit back and watch your children, it almost mind blows you in a sense of like, wow, when did you get so old?
Oh yeah.
And
totally.
Yeah. And so Corey and I are traveling. We're traveling. We have a cheerleading business. We host cheerleading events and we put on this big production, and then all these teams and gyms come and they compete. And so that's what we do for the winter months. It requires us to travel quite a bit and it's a lot of work. And so anyways, we were in Cincinnati last weekend. This weekend we're here in Orlando, and then next weekend we're in Branson, Missouri, and then we're home. And so it's kind of like a tour. And so, yeah, I know. I feel like I need a tour bus. But
right.
So long story short, but basically last week when we were in Cincinnati, it was super cute because Finley really takes to one of our girls that works with us, Rachel. She's just so super fun and spunky, and Finley just is drawn to her. Yeah. And so she normally sets up like the judging panel and gets all the computers up and running, and she's doing all of that. And then on the other end, you know, we have the floor guys who come and they set up the flooring and all the mats, and then we're setting up all the production and all the lights. And so there's a lot going on. And so finally we got done setting up production, and I kind of just took a step back to see where Miles and Finley were at and what they were doing. And I got a couple of cute videos, but Miles, he was screwing down the floorboards and helping with the floors, and you know, like, and I kid you not, Miles was nonstop working. Like, this kid is such a hard worker, and he definitely gets that quality. I mean, from both of us. Corey and I both are hard workers, but like, I think it's just more in Corey and his family's blood to just work. And so I'm grateful he got that quality, and he was so good. Like, I'm like, Corey, we got to pay him. Like, he's working his butt off.
That's so sweet. And to have them involved like that, they're always going to remember that.
And that was like a part of being like doing the homeschool thing. I want them to be able to experience these things that, you know, that's the point. I took them out of school because we travel quite a bit, and I want them to be able to experience it. And so, you know, and normally I would tell Finley, you know, like, stay back in the hotel room. Like, let's not be apart, you know, like, because she was just young. She just seemed young. And so this time I brought her along, and she was hanging out with Rachel, and I walked over and she was doing all of the testing on the computers. It was the most cutest thing.
That's sweet.
And she just like, she's going, okay, well, this is what I picked and this is what I'm doing. And it was just so adorable to watch her. Yeah. Like, I don't know, just be hands-on and do something that just seemed like super old. And anyways, so it's just fun. Like parents, sometimes I think we need to just remind ourselves to slow down for a second, take a look at our kids and go like,
take that step back and watch them grow, watch them learning, watch them growing up and doing adult things.
Because I know for a fact, I get so caught up, like as a mom and as a, like me as Brooke, like I have these moments where, you know, I always try to take the time to remember me and do the things that make me happy. Hang out with the people that I, you know, that want to be around me or that I want to surround myself with, or go out and do new experiences and have those dates with my husband. And like, I'm thinking about all these things that me, Brooke, wants to do. And, you know, because you only live once and I deserve it. And so does Corey. And so, yeah, you have this moment where when you do take a step back and you realize, okay, like, where are my kids at? Like, yeah, I teach them. Yeah, I'm like doing homeschooling with them, but sometimes it feels just more like a routine. Like I'm going through it, we're getting through it, and I'm not really looking at them. I'm not really hearing them, or I'm not, well, you know what I mean? You just kind of get caught up in the rhythm.
Yep, it's easy to fall into. This is the right, like the rhythm, or this is how it goes today, and I'm just going through the motions. Yes. That's well put. You're going through the motions. And so it was nice this past weekend to like see that and to be proud of them and to go, wow, like they're really growing up to be like great people. And that just feels really good to see, you know? Yes.
So, but anyways, so that was part of that. Parents, have a moment. Anyways, okay, but like kind of on a gross, weird vibe.
Oh, shoot.
So I'm working an event in Louisville, and I haven't had a chance to tell you about this, but my periods have gotten terrible.
Oh, yes. We went there. Hey, let's talk about how proud of our kids we are. And then, okay, I'm going to talk about my periods.
Yes. Yes. They go hand in hand. No, but so my Lord. Okay. So I have the Flow app. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, this is when I'm due to have my period. This is when I'm due to have my period. Well, it just seems that every time I'm going to flip and do a cheer, like, competition, she's got to be coming. Well,
yeah.
My Flow app said, hey, you're not due to have one until so-and-so, which was after the competition, so I wasn't too worried about it. And this was, like, the first time, like, this has happened, but I was at the competition and midday, like I run social media and I started my period and I bled through my pants like heavily.
Like high school, teenage. Yes.
And thankfully I was wearing black pants and I couldn't leave. I couldn't do anything about it. So I go into the bathroom. I realize what's happened. I'm like stranded on a toilet, friggin' just clots all over the place. It was disgusting. And okay, it looked like a scene from Carrie. Okay.
Oh my dear Lord.
It was disgusting. So I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? So I texted one of our girls, Amanda, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm stranded in the bathroom. Well, thankfully she had stuff and she brought me some. And anyways,
the worst.
It was the worst. And so she brought me, like, she had a couple of the super tampons. Okay. I literally was changing those probably every 15 minutes.
Oh, dear.
It was intense. Dear. At one point, I was like, am I having a miscarriage? And I just didn't know. Like, what is happening?
Because it does get scary. Yes.
And I had never had such a heavy flow. So I'm freaking out all day long. I was just
like, what's wrong with me?
Yes. Yeah. And I'm pissed because I can't even enjoy my day. I can't even be like excited on social media because I'm like, hey, I'm bleeding and hate my life.
Yes.
So, yeah. So anyways, that happened. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, is this what happens when you get older? Like, do periods get worser? Like worse and worse and worse? Is that a word, worser?
I don't know if that's a word. But
worse.
I like it.
More worse, but like bad? Really? Do they get worse?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
Like, is that something that happens?
I don't know, and I need someone to tell me. And on top of that,
here's the thing.
What?
I do know that any sort of here's the thing. Any sort of change to your body, whether it's stress, whether you've gained weight, lost weight,
right, will
cause your period to go haywire.
Okay.
I do know that.
Okay. Which, I mean,
okay.
So I'm putting myself in categories where what are my changes? Okay. Yeah. So because honestly, I just am starting to think that when you get older, your periods tend to get like more crazy and they get more intense. And then it's like, that's when people are like, I need a hysterectomy. I can't take it anymore. And like, seriously. And I hear that the surgery is horrendous, but one of the girls was telling me that you can get them you can get it cauterized so you don't have periods anymore.
Yep, I have heard of that.
I'm contemplating.
Oh, God.
I need to get cauterized, and I don't know, can I just do it myself? I think I have a soldering gun.
Hi, excuse me, can you just show me how to do this? I'm just going to do it myself.
Yeah. And I'd probably kill myself.
I don't know.
I can't take it anymore.
Obviously you can't do it yourself, but do you just go and sign up?
Yeah, sign up. Sign a waiver, and they'll get to you. Next person in line.
Excuse me, can you cauterize?
Number 42, you're up. Okay. That's me. Yeah, I don't know, but so the bad thing is this weekend, like right now, okay, in a couple of days, I have my period expected, and I have to do this, like, I'm doing this event, and I'm like, okay, this
you better make sure you are all set, girlfriend.
Okay, well, I plan on doing an Instagram post of what my fanny pack looks like, because it will not be loaded with lipstick and my debit card, okay? It's going to be tampons.
That's right. Tampons.
And I'm probably going to use the Ultra, which I said I would never use.
I don't think I've ever used that either.
I've put one of those in, and I'll tell you what, those things are massive. I know it takes up my whole damn canal.
Oh, well, that's the Ultra. Plug you up.
It did. It's scary to even try to pull it out. It's so big.
Ow.
Well. Okay.
You better be wearing both too, a pad and a.
Yeah, I probably should throw one of those in. I don't know. Anyways,
or
people.
At least a liner. Look at us talk about this.
Well, this is important. Does anyone else have this sticky situation?
Yeah. No pun intended.
No. Anyone else bleed like that?
Oh my God. Anyways.
Well, I think
you totally threw me for a loop though, because I just love that you were like, yeah, oh my gosh, Finley and Miles. And yeah, so then my period.
So then I had this worst bleeding experience, and I looked like a scene from Carrie. Seriously. And it wasn't pig's blood, okay? It was disgusting.
Ew, gross.
I know.
But it's not gross because it's a real thing. It happens.
It is.
I don't know. Like, I have PCOS. So, like, mine are all over the place. So I can relate to you there.
Yep.
However, I don't know if I'm going to go into detail about my periods.
It is not fun. Like, I went to go pull out one of the tampons, and I almost slapped blood on my shoe.
Okay. Can you edit that out? Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
May make you gag.
Trigger warning.
All right. Anyways.
Oh my God.
But
Brooke.
I'm not okay with this intenseness, and I want it to go away. So, listeners, has anybody ever been cauterized? Secondly, what is happening?
Do I have to pull a number?
Do I need to pull a number to get this done? Also, is it true that, like, when you get older, is that it, like, periods just tend to get worse, like, more worse, or is it just me? Like, I'm curious. So, that's what I have. The end.
I cannot wait till people answer us on that one.
I can't wait to read them.
I'm going to look forward to that.
All of our iTunes, like, our reviews will now be like, so the girl that's bleeding, I don't know which one it was, but I'd be like, it was Erika. Erika.
Right. 1-star review.
Yeah, 1-star review, or we'll lose reviews.
Oh.
Anyways, I had a blast doing this with you. I miss you so much.
I miss you. And you guys, we apologize for the little hiatus there, but life happens.
Life happens.
All you mamas know, life happens and things happen, but we appreciate you still listening to us and hanging in there and your understanding. And yes, Brooke, I miss you very much. I cannot wait to see you.
I know. I can't wait to do an in-person hangout again. And, I know that we have some mom interviews that are coming up too, and I'm super excited for them to pop on. And it's just there's a lot of good things coming our way. Obviously, we had this little break, like she said, but life gets to you and you get busy and, or you get sick and shit happens. So shit happens. So it felt good to do this with you, and I can't wait to see you when I get home.
I know. I can't wait, you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, we'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.